Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the April 8th eclipse that's happening in Aries. We are just going to jump right in here. You have this blessed card and this time for a nap card here, Capricorn. So I feel like there are clearly blessings that are going to be coming in for you here. But I feel like you need to sit back and kind of relax. Yeah, this looks amazing. Starting off with the sun and the star there. Sun and the star together can represent fame and fortune, but it can also just represent blessings coming in for you, or it can represent receiving blessings. And so I feel for a lot of you that there are, blessings just coming into your life. So that looks amazing. Also, again, if there are things that you desire, like love, for example, you could be attracting a person here. Yep, definitely. I feel like you need to heal, but because you have that time for a nap card, which can definitely represent kind of like healing or letting something go. So we'll look into that here, Capricorn, before I keep babbling. But let's see here. You start off with this blessed card and this time for a nap card, like I said, and there are clearly blessings coming in for you. I mean, that didn't work. You have the 10 of Pentacles here, the star, the sun. You even have the 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles, the type of blessings we receive on 3 of Pentacles is recognition for our work, or, receiving kind of like, kind words for the things that we've done. So I kind of feel like I wouldn't necessarily sit back and relax. I don't even think that is in Capricorn's nature in the first place, but I do feel it would be a good time for you to do something nice for yourself, or take yourself out to dinner, or do something, right? Or go have some fun, do something that you enjoy doing. I think that would be a good idea. You kick it off here with the star, which is amazing. The star is like hope, faith, renewal. The star represents blessings as well, so I feel like there are blessings. I also am getting a very specific message here that really I feel the blessings that are coming in for you could be like seeing the big picture. The star can represent seeing the big picture. There's this bird right here, and that bird is an ibis. It's the bird of knowledge and wisdom, and it literally just represents seeing the big picture on the star card. So it kind of says that you could be receiving answers or understanding things on a new level. For your crossing energy, you have the 5 of Wands. The crossing energy can be what hurts you or helps you in a Celtic cross. So the 5 of Wands is a card of conflict and competition, but I kind of feel it's also a card of learning through competition. And I kind of do feel that this is, I don't know that I would call it an obstacle. I would say that I feel this is something that would help you learn. And I feel like you need to learn by doing is really what this is saying. If you have an idea, it's I feel like you need to realize that you are going to be experimenting your way to success. You have to try, you're going to have to try a few things before something that you're working on actually kind of catches on or whatever. And so I feel that this card is almost encouraging you to learn by doing. And, again, take it how it resonates and put it wherever it applies, right? In the area of your thoughts, you have the sun. The sun is a card of great happiness, joy, good things coming in for you. So pretty good. I also feel like you are, something is happening for you this month is what I feel with the sun card. And it's something that you want to have happen. I'm also getting something about money as well. If you're hoping to sell something, or I don't know, it's kind of a weird message here, Capricorn. If you need money and you're selling something that you own, or, something like that, I feel like you're going to get a good price for it. It's popping into my head. It could be something big too. It could be a car or something like that, and maybe you need the money. And so I feel that for some of you, but I also feel that you are just feeling very happy. I also feel for some of you in love, if you're looking for love, there could be a very solid connection coming in for you. I am getting that you need to make sure that you're healed here with the 3 of Swords. Again, we're going to clarify the whole entire reading, but I feel that that 3 of Swords could say that someone needs to heal in this connection. Or, again, this could be a new person, and maybe you or that person needs to heal, or make sure that you're healed, or make sure that you've closed out the past. That's more like the feeling I get on that 3 of Swords. You have the Hierophant. This is coming up in the area of your foundation. Pretty good, showing up in the area of your foundation. The Hierophant is kind of like traditions, your values, how you were raised, and things like that. So you could be very much tapping into kind of your traditions or things that you've learned. And the other thing about the Hierophant is that this could be things that you've learned a while ago. So you could be tapping into like talents, gifts, skills, and abilities, things that you've learned, over the years. And these things could be leading to a lot more success. I see that here. It's almost like I see you as like an oil rig in my head. You're a machine, Capricorn. I feel that, it's almost like you're tapping into an energy source, but, I feel like this energy source that you're tapping into is almost like ancient knowledge, or, things that you've learned a long time ago. Kind of weird message that I'm getting here, but, that's what I'm getting. So, take it or leave it. But I almost feel like you're tapping into like an energy source, or, it's like you're tapping into information that is helping you create success. It's something that you've learned, but going up to the Three of Pentacles. So again, if you're like revisiting talents, gifts, skills, or abilities, if you are, kind of bringing forth skills and things like that you have, this could be very profitable for you. You even have the Eight of Pentacles in your past position. And the Eight of Pentacles is a card of mastery. He's like mastering a craft. It's, it's kind of like the card of apprenticeship as well. He is learning how, he has learned how to do something, and now he is perfecting that skill. So but it's coming up in your past position. So I feel that you've spent a lot of time, perfecting something or learning something. And now it's time to like show the world that what you're capable of, or it's time to put it out into the world. You have the Ten of Pentacles as well. I also know, I've said this to you before, Capricorn. I think for a lot of you that something is going to be successful for you much faster than you realize. Like, I think it took you maybe a long time to get to where you are. And now you're saying to yourself, it's going to take me just as long to do the next thing that I want to do in my life. But I don't even think it's going to take a tenth the amount of time that it took you, because you've learned. You have all this knowledge and wisdom. It's like I always say, if I were to build another YouTube channel, it would probably grow like 10 times faster. And it did. I have a Chris Rec channel. I don't even put videos on it. And I got that channel to like 50,000 under a year, right? So it's like I have, and it's because I spent a lot of time learning on this channel, right? And so it's like that's what's popping into my head for you. Like I feel like you are thinking that something is going to take way longer than it actually is. And I feel that you're going to get the reward like very quickly. So get started here, Capricorn. You have this Eagle card that says Spirit has your back. You have this Wombat Spirit says be at home. I do feel that Capricorns are going to be kind of putting themselves out there more into the world. And, I think Capricorns are going to start getting recognized more for the work that they've done and, all that other stuff. So I feel like you're just becoming more worldly in the sense that you're putting yourself out into the world. You could be taking bigger risks that people notice. The other thing, by the way, that I'm noticing here is that this Blessed card is a card number 22. 22 is like a master builder number. So again, I really get the feeling from this reading as well that if you've been building something for a long time, like working on a project for a long time, or working on yourself for a long time, that you're building something that is going to build. It's like you're leaving a legacy with the Ten of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like you're going to be getting the rewards for all your hard work very soon, which comes up for you quite a bit in these readings. But you have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles is like everything you want and desire in your life. I kind of feel that this could partially be love. I definitely see love here. You have the Ace of Cups. You have that Hierophant as well. And even the Ten of Pentacles, like I said, is, to me, the Ten of Pentacles is the best love card in the tarot. It's everything you want and desire in a person. Nobody's perfect, but, again, I think that this, could be a very solid connection that's coming in for you. And again, you have that Ace of Cups showing up in your, in the area of your closest relationships. I think that you're going to have to do things you've never done before. You start with this Uncharted Sea card in this row. The Uncharted Sea card says you're literally going to have to do things you've never done before. Exactly what I said. You also have this Beyond the Ordinary card. So this is not an ordinary connection. I feel that this could be something very special. So, like I said, I would go for it. I kind of feel like some of you already have your eye on a person. So, again, go for it. Or, someone already has their eye on you if it's not you. So, I would put yourself out there more. Make sure you're socializing. With that Wombat Spirit, make sure you're getting out in public, meeting new people, all that other stuff. But, this could be very good. I also feel that for those of you that are working on projects, or even if you're working on yourself, again, I feel that something is about to take off in your life. It's almost like it's almost like this is like a rocket ship. Something's about to lift off. You have the Three of Swords coming up over the next few months, and I feel like the Three of Swords is saying make sure that you're healed, or make sure that, again, if you are attracting love, make sure that you're dealing with a person who has healed, because, I don't know, I get something about healing here, needing to make sure that you've forgiven the past and have completely let go of the past. Again, we're going to clarify and we'll see, but, definitely popping into my head. I also would watch your health with the Three of Swords. I'm not a doctor, So do not take this as medical advice, but I would make sure that you're doing things to stay healthy. I'm also getting something else kind of weird as well. I'm like something about making sure that you don't do things that you don't want to do. I kind of feel like that people could be seeing you being very successful right now. And, they could be desiring your time, your attention, or whatever because of this success. And I feel this is saying, here that there could be heartbreaks if you're, finding success and people are kind of like taking advantage of you. So I would be careful of that energy as well. Clearly, love is going in the right direction because, again, in the area of your closest relationships, you have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups would be a love offer or a solid love offer coming in for you. Something where the energy overflows, just like this on this Ace of Cups. Could be a very solid connection here. I kind of feel like this is a wish or a dream come true. So again, if you're attracting love, looks amazing. You even have this benefactor card at the end. And I will show you that, but that card is, really good love card, and I'll show you. So, again, there could be a solid love connection. If you don't want love, and even if you do, there could be an opportunity as well for that. You could be getting an opportunity from a person in your life for like work or business, and I would take advantage of that opportunity with the Ace of Cups. I feel it could be like very successful for you. You have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles says teamwork makes the dream work. So anything you can do to work together with other people would be very, helpful and successful for you with the Three of Pentacles. I also feel that the Three of Pentacles is you finally getting the recognition you deserve. Again, the whole entire reading basically says that, this right here, going up here through the Ten of Pentacles. I feel that you've been working on building something solid. Ten of Pentacles is something very, very solid in your life, and now you're getting the recognition for it. Next, you have the Nine of Wands. Again, I would open up here. I do feel, again, if you want love, I would open up, is what this is saying to me. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. The funny thing is I feel like you could also be attracting a wounded warrior. I feel like both people are in the Three of Swords. And, even if you broke up with someone like 2 years ago or a year ago, I don't think it matters. I think that some of you are, it's like, it's kind of like you touched a hot stove, and you're like, do I touch a hot stove again or not? Or I don't know. I feel like you really got burnt, right? So let's put it that way. And I feel like that's what this Three of Swords is. But again, you have the Sun card and you have this benefactor card. It says grace and generosity. But, look at this. It's a lady mouse with her mouse king, right there. So I feel for a lot of you, you're attracting like a really solid connection where you're both going to be, kind of really happy. And you have the Sun, Sun twice in your reading. A lot of happiness, joy, good things coming in for you. The Sun is the best card in the tarot deck. So, I feel there are clearly blessings. I almost feel that if you are attracting love, that this is a very blessed connection. You have that blessed card right there with the Sun, which really amplifies it. So, let's see. With the Five of Wands and the Star, you have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, Six of Pentacles is about getting to work. Sometimes I feel that the Six of Pentacles, it can represent breadcrumbing, equal give and take, blah, 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 who cares? I feel that the Six of Pentacles is about planting seeds in a new direction. It says that you have new ideas, new paths, new things that you could accomplish, but you have to start working in those new directions to be able to accomplish the things that you're trying to accomplish. So, that's what I would do here with the Six of Pentacles is get working, get to work in the right direction. Get working on things that you want to see be successful and, all that other good stuff. With the Sun, you have the Seven of Swords. This is coming up in the area of your thoughts. Again, there could be a truth coming out here about like a liar, cheater, stealer, or something like that. So if you dealt with lying, cheating, stealing, that could be why you're going down to the Three of Swords. Maybe you thought you had a person you were going to be with, and now it's coming to light. Again, it is a Mercury retrograde. It is an eclipse, right? So, definitely there are and by the way, we're in a time of truth. And by the way, this only amplifies the truth. And by the way, we have another Libra eclipse at the end of the year. So, that's 2 Libra eclipses. As far as I'm concerned, the truth is coming out. We're going, there is no more hiding. So, they're definitely, you could be becoming enlightened to the truth. And yes, I understand. I'm sure someone's going to correct me. Yes, I know this is for the Aries eclipse. Look at the title of the video. So before you do it, don't bother. And number 2, what I would say here is that this is actually a good card. It's a card of doing things in a different way. It's a golden card. Golden cards in the tarot are meant to be positive no matter what. It's coming up with the Sun. So it basically says, are there better ways of doing things in your life at this time that could lead to success? And, I would just look for other ways of doing things. It's a card of tactics. With the Hierophant, you have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, never-ending nightmare. So again, some of you, this could say that you should not stay stuck to tradition, that you should open up to other ways of doing things, and that's kind of the energy that I get there. I don't really feel like it's saying one thing or the other. I think it's saying, just stay open to all the ways of doing things in life. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Judgment card. I would be careful of a person coming back from the past, especially if you have a person where you did all the work here, Capricorn, with that Judgment card. But I also do feel that a lot of you, if you're wondering like what your purpose is, or if you're wondering if you understand what your purpose is, I feel like the answer is clearly yes, but you have to, create it here on Earth. And again, I do feel this fear of, like things taking too long, or thinking that things are going to take longer than they actually are. Again, this is going to happen quickly, relatively quickly is what I'm going to say here. Nothing just happens fast. I like to stress that. And again, if you've been sitting on your ass on your couch in your house for the past 20 years, then nothing is going to happen for you. I'm telling you that right now, right? This right here, and also this right here with the Hierophant, is a history of work. So you need to be honest with yourself and not leave comments on tarot channels. And you need to say, have I been doing the work, or have I been developing a skill for a certain amount of time? If the answer is yes, then of course there's going to be success. If the answer is no, that's okay too. You can start right now doing this, putting in the work, and you will also get results. So I always tell people, I don't care, even if you have been sitting on your ass for 20 years, that's okay too. Right? Because you can choose to change right now, and the energy is here for you to work with, so work with it. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Fool. The Fool is about taking a leap of faith in a new direction. So again, I feel that the leap of faith, or the risk that you're taking here, is you are taking a risk to, show your work. Three of Pentacles is showing your work, basically. And how do we show our work? Well, we can become a living example, right? So it's like if there are things that you want to create in your life, or if there are experiences that you want to have, you go and have those experiences, and then people in your life see that, and because they see you doing things like standing out, sun on the star, I mean, clearly it is your duty to stand out here, Capricorn. I think it's your time to shine, literally, but you have to shine, right? So you have to face the fears of like what happens when you do shine as well. But if you do shine, then you're going to get the rewards from the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is kind of like showing your work, putting it out there, but being recognized for the work that you do. Here you go. With the Three of Swords, you have the Justice card. I knew this was not a big deal with that Three of Swords. You could be getting justice or karma over the next few months, like positive karma, especially if someone did you dirty, or again, there clearly is like some sort of truth that could be coming out from a past person. But again, this could be a good thing, because it could be closure that sets you free, that moves you, where you kind of like move on or move forward. With the Ace of Cups, you have the Six of Cups. Yeah, this is a very good connection coming in for you right here. The Six of Cups, a lot of people read it as a past person. I don't. That's not even what it means. It represents innocence and nostalgia. So it can represent thinking about the past, but it doesn't say a past person is necessarily coming back. I feel that this is a very childlike connection that's coming in for you. Very fun, playful, lighthearted. I really get this feeling as well of like, not even like a power couple necessarily, but, I feel like the two of you are going to be very happy together. Like those two mice on this card here, they look very like fat and happy, right? They look very satisfied. And I feel like you're attracting a connection where it's kind of like, you could be attracting a person who's very well off, or, whatever. And it's like the two of you are, maybe the two of you together are very well off. And it's like I just see two people who are enjoying life, who are going to have fun. And again, the Six of Cups is a very childlike connection in a good way. It's not childlike as in immature. It's childlike as in, it's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of enjoyment. There's a lot of celebrating and happiness. So really, really nice. And no one shows up to me, although it could be a Leo or an Aquarius with the sun and the star showing up here, or a Taurus as well. Take it how it resonates. Could be any sign. With the Three of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords says something is dead, done, over with. I feel it's the past, the past things that you've worked on. It's time for new blessings. You have this blessed card. You have this Ten of Swords. He's making the symbol with his hands right here, and that it's the same symbol the Hierophant is making, and it represents blessings. So again, I feel like there are blessings coming in for you here. But it's almost like you have to shine, to get these blessings. And I feel like you will be blessed more than you could ever imagine here if you do it. With the Nine of Wands, you have the Eight of Cups. Yes, walking away from things that no longer serve you here. So I would definitely make sure that and it's an eclipse, by the way. The Eight of Wands is the only card in the tarot that has an eclipse on it. And so I would don't be afraid to let go of things that no longer serve you. You have this risk card. Time to take a risk. The Fool card. Time for you to, put yourself out there or show your work. Like I said, so I definitely feel a risk could bring in a lot of abundance for you. You have this inheritance card, 10 of Pentacles. Some of you literally could be receiving an inheritance. Obviously, if you don't know someone that's passed away, then probably not. You are probably not the heir of like some king in Romania or something like that. So if you don't know about it, then probably not. But this could be another type of inheritance. Could be like you getting information or learning something new, or inheriting some knowledge from a person, and that could be the thing that leads to the 10 of Pentacles. So really good. And you have this publicity card. Are you kidding? Really good for attention. Like I said, this reading, if you do anything that involves attention, really good. If you want to do something that involves attention, like YouTube or social media or starting a business in your community and getting attention there, now is the time here, Capricorn. I also kind of do feel that Capricorn has been behind the scenes for 20-something years. So it's just time for you to kind of like step into the limelight or to shine. It's your time to shine, like I said. So this could be in any way that you could possibly imagine. Next, you have this isolation card. I'm telling you right now, either you are pulling someone out of isolation or someone's pulling you out of isolation, or vice versa, or both. This lady here is like pulling this guy out of isolation. I'm wondering if you are, kind of like attracting a person who touched the stove, like we said earlier. It's like you're attracting a person who's been burned. I almost feel like you can intuitively pick up on this. It's like, I feel like you intuitively pick up on this person's, it's almost like I feel this person has like a hard exterior, but I feel like they're very soft on the inside. But it's almost like they kind of have developed this because they've been hurt. And, I feel like you're attracting like a person who really actually is a very good person. So I don't know, looks good to me. Go for it is what I would say. And finally, you have this escape card. I really feel this is tied to the blessings. I actually feel pretty good about this. I feel like some of you are getting blessings maybe when like other people around you are not. So remember to stay humble here, Capricorn. But this looks really, really good. So as always, Capricorn. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your month.